Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a video on luxury and safety. At the end I will be including a quick little Temu haul if you would like to see that. Let's go ahead and get started. Now I usually do not do videos that are just really talking, but I felt that this was a really important video because I do a lot of research on this myself to make sure that I am safe and the people around me are safe. Today I am in this Vince cashmere top. It is so pretty. It's very thin. I did haul this in my luxury haul. I will link that here for you. This background is slightly different. I'm still in my closet, just in a different angle. But let's go ahead and get started and talk about luxury and safety. If you have not yet, please do subscribe, comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this subject. First part I want to talk about is dressing up and dressing down. Now there is a right place and a right time for everything. Extra diamond rings, things of the sort that are quite luxurious and expensive are not necessary all the time. Whenever you are going to maybe a charity shop or to Walmart, you don't always have to have on your most luxurious things. A lot of times I will take them off, leave them in the car, or flip them around, and I'll talk about that more later on in the video. But remember that whenever you're getting dressed, you always want to think about where you're going and how comfortable you are going to be in the things that you are choosing to bring with you that day. And remember, if you ever feel uncomfortable, to leave immediately or call 911, call and get help, and make sure that you feel comfortable, because in today's world, there are a lot of times when you can be followed or targeted for a specific item or for a reason, or even just at random. And before we talk about specific items, I want to talk about posting and safety with posting online. It's always important that you never post in real time. Whenever I'm at home is when I'm posting. Whenever I'm not at home and I'm somewhere, I would never post that I am there. I don't want you to know where I'm at whenever I am there. It's not offensive or anything. It's just, that's not how you should do luxury or social media in the first place. You never want anybody to know your precise locations at any point in time unless you are prepared for some craziness to go on. Okay, so the first part of luxury and safety really is your home. You want to make sure that you have a security system, you have cameras, you have all of the measurements in place, extra locks, extra door locks. You want to make sure all of your windows are covered. All of those things are important. Whenever you're coming in and outside of your house, you want to make sure that you are safe and you're not flashing certain items or brands or bringing bags in and out. I try to be very discreet whenever I do that type of thing. And in my space, my security is very important. We have security systems, security cameras, and extra security measures in place in the event of an emergency. And those things are so important because we spend a lot of money on our luxurious things and we want to keep them safe. We want to keep them, this is our safe place in the first place. I mean, I've seen people like Tamara get robbed, and that to me is my biggest nightmare. I spend my entire life collecting these pieces and saving my money to be able to own these items. So for them to be ripped away from you and you not be able to do anything about it is just, it's incredibly sad. And that is why we want to make sure that we have our security systems, that we are alerted if anything was going on so that we can get help as soon as possible. And a bank safety deposit box is the next topic. Now, always have a bank safety deposit box if you have fine jewelry or expensive tiny items. I like to swap what I have in the safety deposit box every now and then, or go and get some of my favorite pieces out whenever I feel like wearing them. It is not always safe to have everything at home. What if you were to get robbed? You would still have those items as a backup or away, or even in the event of a fire or an emergency. All of your items that you care so much about, your important documents, are not even located on the premises of your home. And you do want to think about location and access to your closet itself, or wherever your space is that you keep your precious items. For me, it's my closet. So I want to restrict always who is welcome in here. You will never get an invitation into my closet unless I trust you. Not only because I don't want you to see passwords, I don't want you to know what I have, I don't want you to see where it is located in my home, none of that. If you are invited into my wardrobe, you are definitely trusted by me, and that is something to be treasured, not taken for granted. Just remember that you want to kind of keep an eye on who has access to your items, and that is very, very important. You know, if I had other people living here that might bring friends or family over that I am unaware of or do not know, that would make me uncomfortable because I would be unable to make sure that my items are safe. I have a couple tips for wearing jewelry. Let me grab something to explain. Okay, so this engagement ring, right? Round, brilliant cut diamond. Say I have this on my engagement finger. I'm out shopping. There are things I need to do. One of my favorite tips is the flip and tuck. You flip your ring around and you hold it in. If you're not wearing a diamond band, of course it's a lot easier. I even do this with this one. See, it's already flipped really, but I try and keep the diamonds facing me if I'm going in anywhere, and I'll even take them off. Take them off, tuck them in your pocket, put them in your bag. Make sure your items are safe. You don't want the issue of someone robbing you because they see something that they want. And always bring along something like a sweater. Say you have a bracelet on, and this is one of the Temu ones I'll show you later in the video. This is something that you can always do. Tuck it. If you have an expensive watch on, tuck it under. Tuck your necklaces underneath your shirts. Make sure that those items that you don't want people to notice are invisible while you are in an uncomfortable location. Okay, and I have a couple shopping tips for y'all. Shop online. If you don't have somebody that likes to shop with you, shop online. That's the only way to do it safely nowadays. You can be followed from stores. There are a lot of different things that can happen, and I want you to be safe. Ask for shipping. See if the luxury boutique you are shopping in offers shipping or can deliver it to your hotel if you are traveling. And you can always ask for a blank bag to see if they have anything. That way you're not screaming logos and it's threatening yourself and it's putting yourself in danger trying to get back to the hotel or back home. When traveling, make sure that you stay in a reputable hotel. You don't want to stay in some random hotel with no security if you're planning on bringing luxury goods. And especially if you're planning on doing any shopping. If you plan on shopping, like we're planning a trip to Paris, right? I want to make sure that when we're there, we're staying somewhere that is extremely safe and I feel safe leaving my goods out. Whenever I am in a hotel, of course, I always put everything in the safe that will fit in the safe, or I ask if they can put it down in the vault, if that is possible. I also keep my do not disturb sign on my door at all times to make sure that there are no unwanted guests. Housekeeping, whenever I am not there, is very unwelcome in my opinion. I don't like people putting their nose in my business or my things. That is not something that I welcome without me being present, at least. And the last thing I want to speak on is safety with your jewelry. You want to make sure to always wear fake pieces when traveling. That way, if anything happens, you know that whenever you come back home and you stop by the bank, because you want to keep it in the safety deposit box while you are gone, especially your expensive, smaller pieces, it is safe. Whenever you get back, you can have something, find something fake online and order it for the trip. Even if it's 20 bucks, even if it turns you green, wear it for the trip. That way, you know that in the event of an emergency, you always have your best items back at home, safe. Out of time for this video, so I will not be able to show you the Temu items. That will be in Thursday's video. I do have a new schedule now. We are going to be doing Mondays. Oh wait, did I say Thursday? We're gonna be doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and an occasional Saturday or Sunday video. I want to do something very scheduled for y'all. That way you know when to expect me here for you, speaking about something that you might be interested in. Please do subscribe down below if you have not yet, and I would love to hear any of your thoughts and comments on the ideas that I have stated in today's video. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.